There are doubts about Lionel Messi's participation in the Argentina match in the World Cup qualifiers, with Vinicius Junior returning to Brazil. Argentina coach Lionel Scaloni said he will talk to Lionel Messi about whether to risk him in Thursday's South American World Cup qualifier against Paraguay as he continues his recovery from injury. Messi, 36 years old, teamed up with the World Cup winner after returning from injury as a substitute in the second half with Inter Miami in the American Football League on Saturday. The former Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain striker is suffering from an injury he suffered while on international duty last month. We still have one more training session and another important one for him. I have to talk to him and make sure we are convinced he can participate. He looked good. Based on that, we will see the rest of the matches. The team, Scaloni said. The Argentina coach said that he must also take into account that his team will face Peru and Lima 5 days later. What keeps us calm is that if he is not ready to play, then anyone who comes out will too. That is the most important thing, Scaloni said. Messi is Argentina's all-time top scorer with 104 goals and inspired the Albiceleste to win the World Cup for the third time in Qatar 2022. In the event that Messi is absent from the Paraguay match, Scaloni is likely to turn to Manchester City's Julian Alvarez to partner with Inter Milan's Lautaro Martinez in the attacking line. Alvarez, 23, has enjoyed an excellent start to the season, establishing himself alongside Erling Haaland in City's starting lineup, contributing 6 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. Martinez has better statistics, having scored 10 goals in 8 Italian league matches so far this season. They really played together as key players, Scaloni said of Alvarez and Martinez. I'm open to a lot of things. It will depend on the match. It won't be a problem. They're different, but they can play. Scaloni is missing another World Cup winner, Angel Di Maria, who is recovering from injury. Nico Gonzalez will likely be a replacement for the veteran once again. Argentina has won both of its qualifying matches so far and shares the top spot with 6 points with Brazil. Paraguay has 1 point from its opening match and is ranked 6th, which is the last place for direct qualification for the 2026 World Cup, which will be held jointly in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Brazil hosts Venezuela in Cuiabá on Thursday, and the Vinotinto team has 3 points after beating Paraguay 1-0 and losing narrowly 1-0 to Colombia. Brazilian midfielder Casemiro said his team will not underestimate the opposition as they look to make their first appearance at the World Finals. The Manchester United midfielder said in a press conference, "It will be a difficult match. Venezuela has its advantages. There are many players who play in Europe, outstanding players. The important thing here is respect." He added, "Football is one of the few sports in which the favorite does not always win, and in South America there is no easy match." Brazil's interim coach Fernando Diniz received a strong boost before the match after news that striker Vinicius Junior had fully recovered from injury and would start against Venezuela. Vinicius, 23, is slowly returning to fitness after suffering a leg injury against Celta Vigo in late August, but he has scored for Real Madrid in their recent victories over Napoli in the Champions League and Osasuna in the Spanish League. Vinicius is important for his club, and he is important for the national team. He is just a boy, Brazilian striker Gabriel Jesus said in a press conference. He came back from injury and scored goals and helped Real Madrid win games. It is nice. After the confrontation with Venezuela, Brazil will visit its Uruguay counterpart, led by Marcelo Bielsa, on Tuesday in Montevideo. Venezuela will host Chile. Other matches on Thursday will see Colombia host Uruguay, Bolivia take on Ecuador, and Peru visit Chile.